It's all good. We doing what we do best. We either making some money or we not losing no money. That's how it's only two options, baby. We either getting it or not losing it. That's a good space to be in, ain't it? What up, James? Cam said no complaints from me. Yep, that's what I want to hear. Some music to my ears right there. Ain't nobody listening anyway, right? That's what they say about complaining. Don't nobody care. Only one who cares is you. All right. I don't know why them alarms always go off. I'm about to mute this phone. I'm over here just pressing stuff. I don't even know what I just did. All right, but we should be back now. Jelani, what's good? Okay, should be muted now. Michael, what's happening? All right, good to see you guys. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm hanging out for a minute. I just got on the charts, so I'm seeing what's going on in this market. Currently, the environment in the market looks like it is way too aggressive at the moment. Way too aggressive. So we need to wait for things to settle down. We need to wait for this market to relax. Market looking like it's on E right now. Like it popped a pill or something. All right. Nothing much, just working. How are you? I'm good, man. I'm good. Taking my little afternoon break. Just picked up a little free latte from well, this was a macchiato actually, from my little Mickey D spot. Yes, sir. Good day to you as well, Michael. Dolo said Euro has been consolidating for a minute. You mean today? Fist of Cups, what's happening? If that was today, it must have been earlier. Because I would imagine right now it's not doing that. And that's just from me looking at how the pound is moving. The pound is moving kind of crazy right now. Not unless it's just the pound. Maybe the euro is still in consolidation. It was this morning? Okay, got you. Yeah, I spoke to someone earlier. They were telling me that things were looking like they were gonna actually slow down earlier. I'm not sure exactly what time it was, but it was in the morning because we're in early afternoon now. Everything good, man. Everything good. I'm just getting an opportunity to get on chart. Look at this candle now. Look at what this is doing right now. Crazy. It's so funny how people will try to trade in this type of environment. I don't get it. I don't get that. There ain't nothing to do in this environment other than lose your money. That's it. That's it. Or try to get lucky. He said, except for the market. I mean, the market is cool too when it's doing this as well, because you know you're always reassured when the market is acting up, or what we call acting up. All that means is that you just keep your money in your account. That's it. And that's a good thing. What's up, Ariel? Bensky, what's happening? Yeah, you just keep your money in your account, man, when the market is doing this. This is a good time right here to just practice with the protocol that we use. Like, that's one thing that I will do. I will get on the chart and I will practice. That I will do. When I say that, and this is probably something that I'm going to bring up in training, probably tonight too. I'm going to focus on it. At least try to focus in on it. But like, what is the definition of practicing? You know what I'm saying? What is the definition of practicing? Practice doesn't mean taking trades. Practice means to apply your process to know what the market is doing at any given time. So in other words, whenever you're actually on the chart, practice would be knowing what the market is doing and knowing what you should be doing. That's what practice is. And if you don't do that on the regular, what happens is you get into a comfort zone. And this is real. Like, what I'm about to say is what people end up doing. And it's the reason why they kind of lose focus. When you don't practice with the process, that comfort zone that you get into, it's something that kind of blinds you to what is actually going on. And it gives you a false impression that when you get on the charts, it's okay for you to just get on the charts and try to look for a trade and to get into the market because you're comfortable. You get into a zone where you feel like you know how to get into a trade. And that's cool. You should know how to get into a trade, but you have to know how to apply the process that keeps you in only the best trades. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's where people, they drift on that thin line. It's a very thin line because you can easily get comfortable and feel like, you've learned enough to be able to get into a trade and win. And that could very well be the case. But why? Why do you win? That's the question. You win because you're only taking the best trades. When you apply the protocol that we train you to do, you know that you're winning because you're only taking the best opportunities at the best time in the market. Period. You're not winning because you're getting, lucky. You're not winning because you just so happen to find the diamond in the rough, so to speak. It's just like getting on the chart right now, and you see how the market is looking right now. It's looking crazy right now, like it's all over the place. People that are in that comfort zone that I'm talking about, they'll get on the charts when it's like this, and they'll wait. And as soon as they see the first opportunity to do anything, they want to do it. But it's like you're just delusional to think that the market is doing this and it's not in an environment. This is an environment that the market is in. When you see it moving the way that it is right now, it's not that it's just moving crazy. We're saying it's moving crazy, but it's not. It's actually in a certain environment. And this is not an environment that you should be trading in because this is a very dangerous one to trade in for anyone. Even somebody that's skilled enough to trade when the market is like this shouldn't trade like this. You shouldn't. You just should not. Because you're overexposing yourself to potentially what could happen for no reason. So it's like, why expose yourself to anything that could damage your account? It just doesn't make sense. But like I said, people, they will fall back into that comfort zone because they feel like they can pick out a trade. Like, I'm gonna just sit here and wait for the trade to come. It's not that you're waiting for the trade to come. In reality, you're waiting for the market to come to you. There's a difference. It's not about trade picking. It's not about trade selecting. It's about waiting for the market to position itself so that the market can give you the trade, literally give you money. That's the key to it. And if you allow yourself to be trained in order to execute only that, that's what your execution process will be. It'll be that indefinitely. You know what I mean? So that's what it will be for you, and you will literally only present, or I should say only put yourself in position to be presented with the best opportunities by the market, because you're always waiting on the market to come to you. You're not waiting for a chance to jump into the market. It's like double dutch. You trying to wait your turn, and then when you see your chance, then you jump in. We're not playing double dutch. We want to play remember the one is just one rope, not double dutch, just one rope. We're not trying to get hit by two, just one. That's the rope that we want to play in, that one rope, because you know that that's going to be the best opportunity for you and the easiest for you is when you wait for the market to come to you. So yeah, definitely not falling into that comfort zone, man. That's a dangerous place to be in. Yep. Dolo said you can lose getting lucky all day. Aria said not chasing trades, allowing the market to present a trade. Aria had the light bulbs going off yesterday, boy. Sounding advanced. Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely, man. Definitely. Who's that? That's Damien. What's happening, Damien? Yep. So, yeah, man, keeping yourself out of that that comfortable space where you thinking that it's all good and it's all sweet. All I gotta do is wait for the market to slow down, then I'm gonna get mines. Nah, man. Don't just wait for, what can I call those? Don't wait for diamonds in the rough. You know what I'm saying? Like a needle in a haystack. That's what it is. You literally are trying to get a needle in the haystack when you have that mindset and you're in that comfort zone. It's really a false sense of, what should I even call that? It's almost like you feel entitled. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, it is. It actually is. That's the perfect word to use. False sense of entitlement. You think because you have learned how to get into a trade that wins, that just because you're on a chart and the market is open and you playing double dutch, so you wait for that perfect moment to get in, but you don't know how to play double dutch. You see what I'm saying? Like you don't play double dutch. That's not what you're used to playing. You're used to just jumping in the single rope. So now you want to play double dutch. You trying to time the perfect jump into the ropes, and you don't play double dutch. That's what it's like. So you now have a sense of entitlement because you feel like I'm on the charts, the market is open, I should be able to get one off. When your job is to just simply practice the protocol itself and let the market come to you. If the market doesn't come to you and bring you that money, then you leave the market alone, because the market will tear you up. Like the market literally will tear you up if you play around with it. That's why we don't play around with it. Even me. I haven't traded this week yet. It's Thursday. I didn't take a trade all week. And it's Thursday. You see the point that I'm making? Oh, you said getting comfortable with it sounds scary. It is scary. It's definitely scary. Blue Man, what's happening? It's scary because you realize that it's just like getting too chummy with your parents. Like, all right, you know how you growing up and you're becoming a young adult? And I know Ariel can relate to this because she's very young. But I'm talking about like when you're moving from adolescence to like a teenager, you right in that in between time, you're testing your parents. Like you want to push to see how far you can go, right? And as you keep pushing, you forget that that's still your parent. Like that, like mess around and talk to your mother a certain way. Yeah, you're getting older and she's trying to be, your friend and she wants to listen to you and this and that, but it's still your mom's, right? So you get too chummy and get too cute. Don't your mother remind you that, no, you still my child, I'm still your mother, and I will slap fire out of you. You see what I'm saying? Like they always have to remind you because you get beside yourself. You get too comfortable. That's the comfort zone I'm talking about that people get in with the market. You get too chummy. You're too comfortable. You thinking that it's sweet just because you know a few things and you know that you can get into a trade to win. But you're too comfortable with the market. And the market will remind you, I'm the boss and you just here. This is my world. You just in it. And that's how it goes down. That's what goes on, man. Fist of Cups said almost 2 weeks without a trade. See? Yep. Stacy said, and you are good with it, and I am too. Not taking the trade. Right. Exactly. Your mother slapped the taste out your mouth. She still love you, but you can't talk to her a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how old you get. Like even when you grown, I'm a grown man. I still don't talk to my mother a certain way. Cause she ain't that old. She's still strong as hell. She might, just in case, I still won't talk to her crazy. Bensky said, when I train and practice, I always ask myself questions about the behavior in the market and the protocol. We spend a lot of hours in front of the charts. You are always going to be defensive. Exactly. We play defense, not offense. Bingo. That is excellent, Bensky. Exactly what he just said. That is the perfect way to view what it is that we do. And I'm telling you, like what it leads to. It leads to success. It leads to long-term success. Like, I don't think that people really value the long term. People like the quick hits. Oh, did you make money today? No, I didn't make no money today. What? You didn't make no money today. They always want to make money now. But that's not the key to long-term success at all. Because the question becomes, all right, can you consistently do it? Oh, now we're talking about something different. So you can't actually consistently do that, can you? What you trying to do today, you can't do that every day, can you? Nah, well, some days and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, now they're changing their tone and they're talking about it different. Because you know that it's real. You know when you're dealing with the market, you got to wait. You have to learn the patience that you need. You got to let the market come to you, because if you don't and you try to play offense with the market, you will lose. Point blank, period. You're going to lose. Not only will you lose trades, but you will lose self-control, because when you lose a trade, you're going to revenge trade. You're going to do all type of recklessness that people do when they lose. You know how you would feel if any of you that are on here now have either done it or and seen someone else do it. When somebody lose money, they are going to revenge trade. The only ones who don't do that are the ones who condition and train themselves to, if they take a loss, they get completely off the chart. And usually if they take a loss, it was still because they deviated from the process. It wasn't even like, oh, they took a loss after MRMH. No, they didn't take no loss after that. They took a loss doing something else. But even if you deviated, if you do lose, you need to get off the charts. That's a discipline. So you can still make progress even if you're making mistakes in the process, because the progress is learning how to stop. If you did do something that you knew that you were not supposed to do, you need to stop and you need to get off the charts. It takes a lot of discipline and patience to do that. And that's what you're in training for. That's why we're constantly doing this, because you need it, man. They said, my mom is 86. All I have is respect for her. That's it. You better, because that's still your mom's. Fist of Cup said defense wins championships all day. Gotta be defensive like Mayweather. Mayweather all day, moving around that ring, not getting hit. See, like it's the same concept as that. You win by not getting hit. Primarily, you're going to get hits. Like you're going to take your trades and win them, but you're also primarily not getting hit in the fight. If you don't, it's just like why Mayweather will last the whole fight. His energy and his movement and speed is stable throughout the entire fight. You know how most people who are fighting, they wear themselves out at some point in the fight. 7th, 8th, 9th round. Mayweather is fast as hell all 12 rounds. The way he fighting in the 12th round, the same way he was fighting in the first. And it's like, damn, his stamina is crazy. He trains for that. He's trained. He conditions himself. So that's why his execution is the same way. It's the same way with us. Same way with us. We're training the same way every day. Oh, well, we didn't get any trades today. We shouldn't have gotten any trades today. The market did not give us trades today. Why would you get trades if the market didn't give it to you? You see what I'm saying? It's a different mindset. It is a different mindset. Yes. Damien said, only delay your freedom. Exactly. Stacey said, you'll never catch up. Dolo says they will try to get that money back and the market will laugh and snatch your money all day long. The market gonna laugh at you so hard, it's gonna take your whole account because you're gonna do straight stupidity. You will keep trading until you blow your account out. I don't know what that is, but this is what people will do. Lose, revenge trade, win one, win another one, lose again. You still in revenge mode. Mind you, this is the same day. Loss, win, loss, account gone. Account gone. Tell you, man. The alternative to that is practice. Practice, don't trade. Practice, don't trade. Why are you not trading? There's no trades. Practice, no trade. Practice, a trade, win. Practice, another trade, win. Practice, no trade. Practice, no trade. That's how it goes. You go through periods where there's no trades at all. And during the periods when there's no trades, there's no loss. No trade, no loss. When you do get the trade, when the market finally give it up, win. And this is how you slowly build your account up brick by brick over time. This is what I was saying earlier about the long term. Like, people don't like the long game. They always are thinking in the short term, today, now, right now, gimme. And the more that you think like that, you are just going to be caught up in the vacuum of losing. You're getting sucked into that all day. That's why 95, 96, 97% of people who trade do what? Lose. Look at how high that number is. 95%? 95 people out of 100 is losing. That's why they're losing. Exactly the behavior that I just described. You losing, then you revenge trading, then you losing, you keep losing, then you're trying to get it back. You thought you figured it out. You're too comfortable. You think that you can win. Market is like, all right. Market is like, you still don't know me, huh? Yep. And that's what it is, man. Telling you, like, there's so much value in understanding the long term. And when you realize that, that's when the patience kicks in. Real patience. Real patience. Or we didn't take a trade this week. So what? It's literally so what? Like, okay. We didn't lose a trade either. So that means your account right where it was, right where you left it. You see what I'm saying? Aria said, even though you make it look easy. Well, see, that's because when I do take trades, it is easy. You see what I'm saying? It is. That's the whole idea. Eventually, the market gives it up. And when the market gives it up, because you're trained through practice, this is why I'm reiterating the practice part. You have to be practicing when there are no trades. You need to understand why you're not taking a trade. Does that make sense? Your job is not to be on the chart to get a trade. Your job is to be on the chart to execute the process and understand why you did not get a trade and understand why you did get a trade. Yo with me? Yo, this is hard right here. That's hard. Everything I just said just now, that is hard right there. Bensky said, when you practice and study on the charts, you will get a trade without even trying. Hello? That's what it is, man. That's exactly what it is. Sorry, but I think my beard was hitting this mic. That is exactly what it is. And I mean, come on. What is more empowering than that? Like, what's more empowering than that? You have developed your skill and fine-tuned and conditioned yourself to the point where you can get on the chart and either not lose or win. Whew. Come on, man. Come on. He said the trades show up when you put in the work. Yes. That's what it is, baby. Getting a little warm. That is exactly what it is. And that is hard. That's hard right there. And it's like eventually you get to the point where you really enjoy and you love executing the process itself. It's kind of like how somebody loves the game that they play, that they're good at. Like, all right, take like Jordan. Kobe Bryant. They love basketball. Like, certain people love the game. I know that they love winning too, but understand the psychology behind the level I'm talking about. Like, I'm making reference to the specific level of development by these individuals. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. You go even back before them, Dr. J. Like, there's certain players, Larry Bird. There's certain players that love the game. And because they love the game, they elevate to the point where they win because they have to win. They're not winning because they're focused on winning. They're winning because they're focused on execution of the game that they love. You see what I'm saying? They love the process of what they do. It's not about the win. The win is the byproduct. Their ability to win and championships and consistent winning, back-to-back championship, all of that is the byproduct of their love for the game. Especially with, like, Jordan. That's how Jordan was for real. And Kobe is like that too. They love that game. When they're not on the court, they're training. They're in practice. Come on, man. I forgot what Kobe said that he used to do. He said something like he used to take 2,000 shots a day and never missed a day. Like wait. What do you mean 2,000 shots? Like, who does that? Very few other players is training like that. You see what I'm saying? Very few other players practice like that. So when you practice to that level, it's not an accident that your results are going to be what they are. That's why you see my results the way that they are. That's why I make it look easy. The same way Jordan make it look easy. Kobe make it look easy. You're seeing them do that. You're like, damn, how does he do that? It's not luck. That's all skill. And the skill comes through the practice, and the commitment to practice comes from the love of the game. You got to love it, man. And see, I love what I love about it is I'm in love with the idea of freedom. You got to understand what I mean by that. I know that this is the gateway to freedom. And because I love freedom and the idea of freedom, it makes me love this. They connect. They're one and the same. So anytime that you're connecting something to the thing that you love, it's not work now. You see what I'm saying? That's why when I work, it's not work. Because I'm not working. I'm actually just living. I'm just doing what I do. So that's what it has done. The freedom. That's if you love the idea of being free and being in position and able to do what you want to do, that's when that's going to be the very moment that you commit to the practice. Because you know what that leads to. The practice leads to perfection in your execution, which ultimately leads to the byproduct, which is the win. Winning is the byproduct of all of the stuff that I just explained that happens first. Love of it, practice, and then the result. You literally, like, for some people, they say that they love it, but they don't love it yet. The moment that you love it, you know that you love it. Because everything that you do and the way that you move begins to open up. The lights start to just open up and just shine so bright. And it's like, oh my goodness. Yes, I have it. And all I got to do is just continue to do it. And that's when you're in the practice mode. Just like I was explaining a moment ago. It's the practice. Come on, man. Like, you don't even want to play against Jordan or Kobe when they practicing. It ain't even a real game yet. They'll tear you up in practice. Crazy. Crazy. What's up, Glow Boy? Dolo said 3,000 shots a day and 5,000 in the playoffs. For real, for real. What's up? Who's that? That's Joshua. What's happening, man? Content Cucumber. What's good? Oh, you said I don't love it yet. I assure you that you will. Ario, you're young. You're young, so you have so much like living ahead of you to do that the appreciation for the freedom that I'm speaking of, you don't have it yet because you're still young. But as you continue to live, you'll see exactly what I mean. You'll see what I'm talking about. When you actually begin to see that certain people are living the way that they are as a result of regret. Things that they never did, things that they wish that they would have done. Like, you don't want later in life to feel regret for things that you didn't do now that you're young. And I assure you that if you move down that path, you will experience regret. That's where most people are. And it's a terrible place to be, especially as you move on and get older. Because it's like, damn, you ain't getting younger now. It's not like you can go back. You can't go back. You are where you are right now. So regret is something that is terrible. And everything that you do, you have to remember that is leading up to you not regretting the things that you could have done. That's where you want to be, where you don't have no regrets. When you think back, you're like, damn, I kind of enjoyed all of this. I love the whole journey. When you can say that and feel that, you know that you have been making your decisions accordingly. And that's what you want to do, and that's what you need to do, especially if you're young. Especially if you're young. Stacy said a 9 to 5 is not love. I can tell you that. Damon said Jay did a song on that. Regrets on Reasonable Doubt. Yeah. Yep, you're right. Yep. And that's real, man. That is real. You can look at like some older folks I look at, you can see it in their eyes. You can see regret in their eyes, like, damn, man. If I would have just, I wish I would have. Damn, I should have. That's regret all day right there. And what's even crazy about it is that it's such a simple switch. It's like the switch is so easy to turn. But because you are who you are and you're conditioned to be who you are, like, you made yourself how you are right now. I mean, through conscious effort. It's not all conscious. Some of it is a subconscious level. I think that light behind me is getting on my nerves. I need to move. Light is shining too damn bright. All right, that's a little better. Yeah, so some of it is at the subconscious level. And what I mean by that is, like when I said that you made yourself how you are, is that you make yourself who you are right now through the choices that you make. Instagram better not try to do me dirty. Right when I'm about to start, it started to act up. Hold up. Don't forget what I just said in case this thing cuts off. Y'all do not forget what I just said. Let me go into the comments real quick. Arya said, that's why I take a chance now so I won't regret it later. Yes. Yes. Guilt and regret is a low vibration and it can kill you slowly and cause disease. Getting metaphysical. You know it. Anari, what's up, man? Dolo said, what about those who are just getting started who want to profit? That's a good question. That's good, because that right there gets into the microwave mentality. The I want it now, gimme. Damien said, I regret not listening to MRMH when I started this, but glad to say I changed. My desire to quit my 9 to 5 is bigger than my pride. Woo! Yo, Damien is real. Damien is on the path. I'm telling you. JR, what's happening? Damn. He said the now is where you're most powerful. Do what you need to do now. Yes. And that actually leads me right into what I wanted to say. Stacy, how much time is left on this? Because I don't even know what time I came on here. Let me see how much time is left before I even start talking about that a little bit. Because if I don't have enough time, I'm gonna go on YouTube, I think. That's the only thing about coming on Instagram. They only give you an hour. Let me see what she says. About 20 minutes left? Okay. All right. So that's a little bit of time. All right. So, did you get a trade yesterday? Nope. I didn't get a trade all week. I have not traded this week at all. And see, like that's what I'm saying about even me. And it's like, damn, you didn't get a trade, Mark? You should always get a trade. Why? I'm not immune to the market either. And see, that's the respect that y'all hear me talk about all the time, as far as having respect for the market. You have to have respect for the market regardless of what level that you're at. Okay. All right, so I got that's kind of like 15 minutes, right? 15 minutes. I'm thinking if I should go to YouTube, because I'm gonna need more time. I think I'm gonna go to YouTube. But what was I just talking about just now? Just remind me, so I remember. I said I was about to start talking about something in particular, and it escaped me a little bit. It was regret, and it was something else. What was I talking about right after that? Joshua said regret too, and doing things now. Okay, all right. So yeah, I'm gonna holler at y'all. I'm gonna go on YouTube in a little while. I'm gonna come back on, get myself together, relocate. All right, I'll holler at y'all.